Hi everyone, I hope you are doing well today and welcome back to Pacific Front channel. In last week video, we saw the Indonesian Navy conducting a naval exercise. And during this exercise, they deployed components from the Navy's 1st and 2nd Fleet. In Indonesian terms, we call it Komando Armada or Koarmada, established to distribute naval power evenly across Indonesia archipelago. So today, let's take a look at this main command of the Indonesian Navy. We're gonna look at its history, roles, organization structure, and more. Stay tuned. The history of Koarmada can be traced back to the birth of the Indonesian Navy itself. Just after Indonesia's independence, veteran sailors who was previously part of the Koninklijke Marine during the Dutch colonization and Kaigun during Japanese occupation helped to establish BKR Laut or People Security Bureau Navy in September 1945. When TKR or the People Security Forces, the first name of the Indonesian Armed Force, was finally established a month later, it helped trigger the establishment of the Republic of Indonesia Navy or ALRI. During this early period, they utilized naval bases and vessels from the colonial era. Then, when the naval components become more modern and the numbers were increasing, the Chief of Staff of the Navy at the time, Commodore Marta Dinata, issued a decree of the establishment of Komando Armada or Fleet Command in 1959. Now, every December 5th is commemorated as Hari Armada or Fleet Day. Considering the increasingly complex tasks of the Navy, in 1985, Koarmada is divided into two areas of operations. Western Fleet with the headquarters in Jakarta and Eastern Fleet in Surabaya. Fast forward to 2018, the commander of the armed forces inaugurated 4 new units, including the establishment of a new fleet command in Sorong, West Papua. Due to this development, the Navy's Western Fleet was renamed to Koarmada 1, the Eastern Fleet became Koarmada 2, and the new one is named Koarmada 3. Whilst the area of responsibility of each fleet command are as follows. Koarmada 1 is responsible for the western Indonesian waters from Sumatra to western part of Borneo and Java. Koarmada 2 is responsible for the central Indonesian waters from the eastern part of Borneo and Java, Sulawesi, and Lesser Sunda Islands. And the Koarmada 3 is responsible for the eastern Indonesian waters from Maluku Islands and Papua. Koarmada is one of the main command of the Navy and has a role as an operational command, also as a construction command. As an operational command, they operate the Fleet Integrated Weapon System called Sistem Senjata Armada Terpadu or SSAT. This includes vessels, aircraft, the marines, and naval bases. For this role, the commander of the Koarmada is responsible to the Armed Forces Commander. While as a construction command, they have a role to build and maintain naval power and bases. For this role, they are responsible to the Chief of Staff of the Navy. Koarmada has 7 main missions, which are conducting maritime intelligence operations, conducting naval combat missions in war operations, conducting military operations other than war, fostering the abilities and strength of the Fleet Integrated Weapon System, fostering naval warfare capabilities, fostering operational readiness to carry out military or non-military operations for sea controls and power projection to land by sea, and fostering maritime potential to become a national defense and security force at sea. In operational, Koarmada can be divided into 2 commands, Construction Command and Operation and Support Command. Let's begin with the Construction Command. It consists of escort vessel unit with the capability to conduct anti-air warfare, anti-surface warfare, anti-submarine warfare, and electronic warfare. Submarine unit with the capability to conduct anti-submarine warfare, anti-surface warfare, also tactical and strategic reconnaissance. Amphibious vessel unit with the capability to conduct troop transport, combat beaching, and administrative landing. 1 battalion of marine and their equipment. Aircraft unit with the capability to conduct maritime patrol operation, limited air transport, and anti-submarine warfare. Fast Attack Craft Unit with the capability to conduct anti-air warfare, anti-surface warfare, anti-submarine warfare, and electronic warfare. Main Warfare Unit with the capability to conduct main layering, main hunter, and main sweeping. Support Vessel Unit with the capability to conduct troop transport and replenishment. Frogman Commando Unit specialized in EOD, underwater sabotage, mine neutralization, tactical beachhead reconnaissance, also infiltration from sea, air, and land. And the last one is the Training Command. While the Operation and Support Command can be divided into 2 elements. The first one is the Task Force element. It consists of the Naval Combat Task Force, or GUSPURLA, and the Naval Security Task Force, or GUSCAMLA. GUSPURLA main task is to conduct naval warfare and amphibious landing in military operations, while GUSCAMLA main task is to conduct maritime patrol, law enforcement, and humanitarian missions in military operation other than war. While the second element is the naval base element. The naval base element usually consists of 4 or 5 main naval bases called Lantamal, and each of them consists of several smaller naval bases called Lanal, maintenance and repair facility, hospital, and resupply depot. If we put it in a chart, their organization structure looks like this. Now, let's take a look at Koarmada 1 for example. Besides having GUSPURLA Koarmada 1 and GUSCAMLA Koarmada 1, they have 5 main naval bases. Consists of Lantamal 1 in Belawan, North Sumatra, which in charge of Lanal Sabang, Lanal Simauluwe, Lanal Lok Sumawe, Lanal Tanjung Balai Asahan, Maintenance and Repair Facility Sabang, and Maintenance and Repair Facility Belawan. Lantamal 2 in Padang, West Sumatra, which in charge of Lanal Sibolga, Lanal Teluk Dalam, Lanal Dumai, and Lanal Bengkulu. Lantamal 3 in Jakarta, which in charge of Lanal Palembang, Lanal Bangka Belitung, Lanal Lampung, Lanal Banten, Lanal Bandung, Lanal Cirebon, Maintenance and Repair Facility Jakarta, and Maintenance and Repair Facility Pondok Dayung. Lantamal 4 in Tanjung Pinang, Riau Islands, which in charge of Lanal Batam, Lanal Tanjung Balai Karimun, Lanal Dabo Singkep, Lanal Tarempa, Lanal Ranai, and Maintenance and Repair Facility Mentigi. And the last one is Lantamal 12 in Pontianak, West Borneo, which in charge of Lanal Pangkalan Bun, Lanal Ketapang, and Lanal Sambas. I tried to find the list of their current vessels, but due to limited documentation, it's hard to track them all. I can only identify and classify a fraction of their fleet, so I apologize if the list is incomplete. Some of their vessels are as follow. The escort vessel unit includes frigates KRI Ahmad Yani 351, corvettes KRI Bung Tomo 357, and KRI John Lee 358. The amphibious unit includes KRI Semarang 594. The fast attack craft unit includes KRI Celurit 641, KRI Kujang 642, and KRI Todak 631. And the support vessel unit includes auxiliary oiler ship KRI Bontang 907. As an archipelagic nation with vast territorial waters, it's not surprising if Indonesia has 3 fleet command. Naval conflict can happen anywhere within the 3.2 million square kilometer of Indonesian waters, and it can happen in multiple locations simultaneously. Having just one centralized command will only make the chain of command stretch too long and the fleet react too slowly, whilst dividing it into 3 evenly distributed fleet commands with a dedicated area of responsibility can minimize this issue. I know the strength of the fleet commands is still not equal at the moment. The newly established third fleet is not as strong as the other 2. Also, we still need to replace all the Navy's older vessels with the new ones, and we still need to fill the capability that we don't have. But knowing the capability that our state-owned and private shipbuilders can do, I'm not too worried anymore. With careful planning, effective procurement, and direct involvement of local industry, I believe we can become a world-class blue water navy like we dream of. There you have it, a brief insight of Koarmada, the Indonesian Navy Fleet Command. Do you have a similar Navy command in your country? Share with us in the comment section below. And as always, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends and family, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one.